so back to school, man. You know, school's coming up very soon.
I still get excited down the zoo. I still get excited.
I thought you said I get excited for McDonald's.
No, I still get excited down the zoo. I was gonna say I still get excited.
Bruh.
No, dude.
This ain't hype talk,
You
bro.
guys all not the same thing.
I was gonna say I still get
I heard
excited.
McDonald's too. I heard McDonald's.
I get excited around this time of the year.
What did you say?
I still get excited around this time of the year.
Okay, all right.
I said a little quickly, but
So, you know, with back to school and everything, man, according to a survey from the National Convention of School Psychologists, they are reporting that 1 in 3 kids are suffering from stress and depression in schools.
wow.
And that is very comparable to adults.
Wow.
You know, I don't mean to
Stress-
bring the mood down, but I want to touch on the subject of pressure, what's going on in schools, what they can do to, have a better experience when it comes to their school year and whatnot. I mean, what comes to your head?
I think, in my opinion, when you graduate from high school, you want to jump into the real world sooner. I think maybe back in the day you could take a little break from
gap
school and go figure it out. But I think now you kind of see just kids excelling at an earlier age in their life.
They want to live life.
They want to live life, whether it's getting money, having their own
Wow.
home.
No.
being an
But you're
entrepreneur.
saying after school, after they graduate, kids are getting recruited at 10 years old.
That's crazy.
Like,
No, I like
everything is younger nowadays. Like,
That's such a crazy point that Tam brought up because I think social media plays a big part in that as well.
For sure.
Huge.
For sure.
Before social media, you can't really see how someone your age was actually living or what the potential could actually be because it was just like a figment of your
Yeah.
imagination. Now you see kids living out in like these.
Every time you scroll.
also with girls and what they're seeing on Instagram, they want to look a certain way.
TV was one thing, but social media is another.
Social media
thing,
now
man.
exposes everything, and now you gotta like be top notch in all levels. I wanted to bring up this subject because obviously on our channel we're always talking about clothing, sneakers, what it takes to be cool or whatever, you know what I mean? But I also want to bring up this subject of these don't make you.
Oh,
These
no.
don't. These don't trump, personality or doing things.
You're talking about
what do you think?
material
I
things.
want to talk about being active in high school. Not just have a fashion show in high school, like
for sure.
join clubs, play sports, go to football games. I want to talk about that.
If you're the ASB president, you're cool. Okay? Even the secretary, even the treasurer. Who's the treasurer?
I was in
Is that true?
Oh, Deck is
DECA
good.
and FBLA.
I would say just get involved because like you were saying,
Yeah.
a Supreme box logo or being a vice president or president of your ASB, which one are you gonna do? I think a lot of kids now with Instagram and everything, they rather have that box
They're going
logo.
to pick the box.
Put too
logo.
much value.
They're going to pick the box.
Too much
logo.
value in
Value on that.
fashion.
Yep.
They're
need
trying to
to-
win best dress, man.
Social
Y'all need
events.
to get the
Social
value
events.
inside. You guys need to
Yeah,
start valuing
yeah.
yourselves.
Like,
Like what is cool inside.
They don't know what it's like to do windmills on the ground because
Yeah.
now they ain't trying to get the box logo dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Richie, I was trying to do my little. What do
You
they
have
call those
cartwheels.
little-
Cartwheels.
Yeah, cartwheels. I do that.
It's like a roly poly.
They say the bigger you are, the harder you fall. It's cool though. I had a good time though. I was being myself. And that's
I wish more kids would understand that, like, after high school, when you do go to college, it's not a fashion show in college.
You're
I
stripped of
remember
all of
wearing
that.
black leggings, boots, and a hoodie, like my school hoodie. That's how you know someone's a
Or
freshman.
having
Exactly.
like a couple statement pieces, like a nice hype backpack, and that's it. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Things that are gonna last throughout the school year,
Accessories.
for sure.
Accessories.
It kind of reminds me of this this velour suit that I
Richie, please, Richie.
We need a
Not
photo
this
of
story
you in
again,
it.
Man,
I heard this one.
I don't want to hear it again, man.
All right, they don't want to hear the story.
No.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Basically, all I'm saying is make your money stretch. All right,
For sure.
don't buy one velour suit.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that. I know you guys don't like it when I bring up the story a lot, but the baby blue velour suit. We'll leave it
history.
at that. We'll leave it at that.
But going back to the stress you were mentioning earlier, what do you guys think is the issue, or what's causing the stress?
Social construct. I think that's what it is. I think there's too much pressure on students having to do the same thing as other students, and then everybody's different. I think that's a big problem with that. Everybody feels like they have to do the exact same thing and get the exact same accolades, but everybody's different. I think it becomes less serious when you're
Can
out
I
of
go
high
off of
school.
that? Everybody can be different. Everybody could have their own pace and timeline too. I think there's a lot of pressure on going straight to a university after
Yeah.
after high school.
Definitely.
You know,
I know as an Asian person, the Asian parents are really strict about
No,
that.
for
Like,
real.
You have that since you're like a baby. We're like, no,
Yeah.
you're going to college. Right after this, you're either gonna be a doctor, lawyer.
exactly.
Or, you know what I mean?
And you feel left out because you do have a lot of your peers that are going to the universities. You got to go to community college. That's all right. That's okay. I just wanted to bring up, like, you could have your own pace when it comes to life.
Yeah.
That's such an important point too.
I can pick you off that. Like, people always think they get stuck at a certain age and there's no other way to turn. everyone's doing their own thing. You can be an entrepreneur. You can make your own clothing brand. You can get on YouTube. You can
Age
even
is a
Twitch,
man-made concept.
Stream video games. Fortnite
true.
players.
That's
Look at all
true.
these little kids.
So you're saying for the younger kids that are coming out of high school, they might not understand.
There's so many
that.
different ways you can go. You don't
Yeah.
have to go to college. There's different
For sure.
branches. Even though your parents are gonna force college down your throat.
I love that. I
Do
love
what you
I
wanna
love that.
do.
It's very
Follow
untraditional
your
now. You don't
passion.
need a like super duper traditional route. Obviously,
No.
You don't
we're
need
all-
a traditional education. I think education is
don't.
anywhere. So for me, I dropped out of college
Mhm.
and actually pursued being a personal banker.
There you
And
go.
I'm not a personal banker anymore, but it definitely led into a lot of different outlets for me to explore. And I think sometimes with the whole social construct of the traditional route is not for everybody, like
Yeah.
you guys are saying. So
Yeah.
be true to yourselves and ask yourself what you
What
want
you
and what makes
truly
you
love.
happy.
what you truly love.
Yeah.
I'm all for following your passion, man. You guys want to do YouTube straight out of high school?
Yeah.
Do it.
But I want to be very clear about what you said. If you're gonna do it, do it. Because if you have that passion, you go halfway and you don't get those results, you're not gonna be as
Oh,
excited
man.
about
Yeah.
it. You know, you
Don't
have to be
have-
excited and go all in.
No amount of success on YouTube, I would say, is on accident. You gotta go full on, no holds
Let's
barred.
make
You
that
know what
clear.
I mean?
Success is not accidental.
But I would just say, have a realistic expectation of what you want out of life. With YouTube, like we're saying, it's not easy. Anything is not easy nowadays.
Sure.
Sports, it's really
Competition's
competitive. Everything's
real.
competitive.
Yeah.
I think
every-
experience, like the younger kids that are getting out of school, they didn't throw themselves in enough experiences.
Yeah.
So you got to everything that we mentioned, we talked about, it all has to do with experience.
It reminds me of like when David and Andrew, before I even started YouTube, we flew down to LA for a whole month just to see what it would be like. Meet people that did YouTube. We even like try to make some videos of our own just to see what that experience would be like.
Experience, man.
And even for that summer, I was really scared. I remember but now looking
Like,
hindsight,
can you
like
do
what the
this?
hell
Like,
was
can
I
I do
being
this?
But I
scared
think
of?
that's such a good point. You took a risk.
For sure. And you're always going to have that feeling that it's not going to work because you're not getting that instant gratification.
Right.
Exactly.
Right
That's
away.
such a beautiful.
Right away.
Tan, I love that point, and I want to bring that up just as partners in a business as well too.
For sure.
People don't glorify the failures. They don't show
Mm-hmm.
you. Everybody's showing their success on Instagram, everything, right?
Oh, yeah.
So don't forget that your journey is going to be misunderstood by a lot of people because they don't see the background stuff that you do go through. And I want to make that good point. That's where pressure really is. It's not what people see, is what they don't see.
Exactly. Someone had just asked me, like, what do you think really takes building a following on IG or just social media in general? I told them, show your like downfalls, your faults, be transparent, because nowadays you could see everybody is so perfect, but
Yeah.
they're gonna
Right.
gravitate towards people now that are more human. Show your
Relatable.
Be
Yeah.
relatable.
Relatable.
Be
Relatable.
personable.
like you show your like show what makes you sad.
For sure.
You can't just be happy all the time.
We got emotions.
Yeah,
We're
everyone's
people. We're not
vulnerable.
robots.
Everybody's vulnerable, you know?
Yeah.
No, I even
I
read
think
this
that's really
thing.
relatable.
I even read this thing on Instagram. They were saying that the perfect page is not like that anymore. You don't want to go to the perfect Instagram page.
Yeah.
You want the phone that's straight off or you want that photo straight off the iPhone.
Or
Exactly.
the candid
Yeah.
moments. The
Yo,
candid
Yo,
moments.
listen. I don't trust no girl that only got DSLR photos on IG.
Or filters.
Big
Or
facts.
Or
filters.
if you click on photos of her, she hides them.
Exactly. You
Ah,
can't
Big
Okay.
trust
facts.
that.
I can't trust the picture I saw one day and didn't come up the other day. I don't trust that.
Exactly. But overall, man, I just wanted to, have this discussion about I think we covered a
pressures.
lot.
Yeah.
The pressures of school, what a lot of our audience is going through, man.
I would say don't be afraid to talk to your friends or closest peers or family members, counselor. If you got pressure, don't keep it to yourself. I think that's
Crazy
one thing
nowadays.
that a lot
Yeah,
of
let it
people
out.
do.
Let it out.
Let it out however you can, whether it's writing, whatever form you got to do it.
I just had this weird vision of what you were just saying, because we got a pressure cooker recently. You push the button, the pressure comes out, and then that's when things start cooking real nicely.
Yeah.
Hey.
Life's like a pressure cooker,
There you
man.
go,
Rich.
Push
Yeah.
the button
Let
so
it-
your chicken come out right. All right, guys, thank you for checking out that House of Hype back to school. I thought this was important to cover. I know this isn't normally what we would talk about, but trust me, I got you guys when it comes to the clothing and sneaker stuff for back to school as well. But I just wanted to switch it up for this House of Hype, and I thought it was pretty cool. I just wanted to spark the discussion. So you guys let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought, and hopefully we get some good dialogue down there. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for the support lately. Good luck with back to school, and until next time, I'm out. Peace.